All right. Okay. So here is critical occupational list in Ireland. So if you are trying to secure job in Ireland, looking for visa sponsorship jobs, right? So I'm going to share with you the categories that fall under these occupational list, so that you also prepare yourself and see if you fall under this category. If you have experience under these categories, then you are good to go, right? So they call it employment in respect of which there is a shortage in respect of qualifications, experience, or skills which are required for the proper functioning of the economy. So these are shortages of skills that Ireland is looking for, right? Then and the list is effective from September 2024, so it's still very valid. Okay, so the critical skills occupation list is organized using the standard occupational classification system, which is XOC 2010. It's a system which classifies workers into occupational categories for the purpose of collecting, calculating, and disseminating data. Specific capabilities of skills that are eligible within a broad occupation category are listed under employment with specific skills. So there is a kind of skill that these guys are looking for, right? You don't just say, I want to secure visa sponsorship jobs, I want to work in Ireland, I want to move abroad, and if you don't fall under any of these categories or skills that they are looking for, right? So this is the employment category, right? With the numbers and then the employment, right? This is where you will now check yourself, where did you fall in. Now, production managers and directors. If you have experience as a production manager or a director, you are good to go. Then you're also looking for what? Employment, site managers, ICT professionals. If you are into production managers and directors, this is what they're looking for, site managers. Then if you are, this one is for ICT professional. What are they looking for? They are looking for information technology and telecommunication directors. So if you have gotten to the level of directorate level in ICT, you are good to go with sponsorship. This is an in-demand position in Ireland as I'm talking to you now. Then we also have health and social services, managers and directors, senior health services and public health managers and directors. So if you fall under the category of um, senior health service or public health manager or officer and directors, you are good to go. This is the number attached to this particular skill. Then they're also looking for managers and proprietors in agriculture, right? Related services. So if you are into agriculture, farming, and you've reached the level, look at who are they looking for? They're looking for professional foresters, right? People that have experience in forestation. They're looking for resource modeling, earth and observation, and data analysts, right? And data analyst. This is another, field that if you fall, you are good to go. All right. This is an in-demand role they are looking for. Resource modeling, earth observation, and data analyst. So if you're a data analyst, you are good to go. No matter your experience, your field you belong in, you are good to go. All right. And then we also have natural and social science professionals. Who are they looking for? They're looking for chemical scientists that are working in manufacturing. It can be in food, including food and beverages. Chemical scientists that are working in what? Food and beverages companies, medical services devices, people that are into medical devices, they supply, they build, they maintain. Product development, people that are into product development, analytical development, clinical co-vigilance, or biotechnology or related what? Related and relevant specialist skills, qualifications, or experience. So if you fall under any of these categories, you are good to go. All right. Then another one is what? This one is natural and social science professional. So these are more, of the skills they are looking for: medical laboratory scientists, biological scientists, and biochemists in manufacturing, right? which also include the food and beverage, medical devices, the same thing that we have here as well. Then you also have people that have physical scientists in manufacturing. If you're a physical scientist in manufacturing, which also include food, beverage, medical devices, production, analytical development, clinical code, vigilance or biotechnology or related and relevant specialist skills, qualification or experience, you are also good to go. Then we have meteorologists, operational forecasters, right? Operational forecasters, people that forecast our weathers and all those things, right? These are in demand field that you're looking for in Ireland. Then now we also have engineering professionals. If you fall under engineering professional, who are they looking for? They are looking for civil engineers. Civil engineers, right? Civil engineers, experienced civil engineers, graduate, HND, HND, BSc. You have your MSc in engineering. You're also looking for structural engineers and site engineers. Site engineers, site engineers. Even if you have a vocational experience as a site engineer, you are what? You are good to go. They are looking for mechanical engineers. Mechanical engineers. If you experience mechanics, you have experience in working on cars and related. You are good to go. Mechanical engineers, graduate or non-graduate, are good to go. They're also looking for what? Electrical engineers. Electrical engineers. If you have a vocational experience, you are good to go. That's one good thing about this opportunity, right? Then you have um, electronics and engineers specialize in what? Then have electronic engineers who specialize in what? Chip design. If you design chip, you do text engineering or application engineering or process automation engineering or power generation, like like we have like uh like they are, NEPA workers, all these people that have experience in electricity, right? Power generation, transmission, and distribution, or related and relevant, specialist, skills, qualification, or experience. You can see. So, qualifications or experience. If you have, you know, BSc, HND, you have the vocational certifications, you are good to go. They are saying they are looking for what? Relevant specialists. That means you are specialized in a particular field. You are good to go. Then you also have design and development engineers, specializing in what? Quality control, right? You have a lot of job opportunity in this field now. Quality control. People are looking for quality control officers in almost all these production companies, electrical, IT, food, and anything, right? That has to do with production and regulations. They are looking for quality control officers or validation and regulation engineers who are what? High tech industries, food and beverage. See, like just I mentioned, food and beverage, high tech industry, what are producing high quality products and services, or chip design text engineers, application engineers, right? Process automation, power generation, just like I mentioned over here. Then we also have production and process engineer specializing in what? Quality control or validation and regulatory engineering that are also in high tech, food and beverage, or chemical process engineers, process automation engineers, power generation, transmission, and distribution. So if you have experience in all this field, you are good to go. Then we also have chemical engineers. We also have material scientists, certain out engineers, facade designer, design engineers, right? These are categories that fall under engineering professional. Now let's also dive deep and enter into what we call the information technology and telecommunication professionals. Who are they looking for? They're looking for IT specialist managers, IT specialist managers, and then we're also looking for BMI managers, BMI managers. Then we also have IT project and program managers, IT project managers. If you are experienced in and IT projects or program managers. Program managers are people that manage different types of program. Let's say we are maybe you are given the opportunity to manage like maybe like a tech Yes, like a tech program, maybe like the last program we ran, maybe like cohort in digital marketing or cloud computing, and then you organize that as a program manager, or you help in organizing different digital programs as a manager. You are good to go, right? With your background as well. They're also looking for IT business analytics analysts, IT business analysts, IT business architects, and system designers, right? If you fall under this category, these are demand skills that are looking for in Ireland. Companies are ready to sponsor you and move you immediately. Then you have programmers and software development professionals. This is a field that will never die as long as our generation exists. No matter how they bring AI, right, to code or to develop things, you cannot remove the experience of a programmer or software development professionals. AI will design almost what everybody is designing, but programmers will program it for you, or development will customize it. That's one good thing about this field, about programming. So we also have IT business analysts, architects, and system designers. We also have programmers, just like I mentioned, and then we have web design. If you're a web designer, right, and development professionals, if you're a web designer and a development professional, you are good to go. Then all other ICT, all other, that means there are a lot. If you are in tech, no matter the field you are in, as long as you are in tech, it can be digital marketing, digital marketing, product design, product management, all other ICT professionals not elsewhere classified. That means they can't classify everything here. So, but if you are in IT in general, right, you are good to go. Then we also have health professionals. Who are these health professionals they are looking for? All right, so these are categories that fall under ICT. You can see other all other ICT professionals. So even the ones that are not listed here, as long as you're into tech and you experience, they're good to go. Automation engineers, AI prompt engineers, all these are roles that are in demand. Then let's move to health professionals, right? Now, they are looking for people that are experienced in health professionals. Who are they looking for? They're looking for medical practitioners, they're looking for psychologists, right? Psychologists. If you're a psychologist, you fall under this category. Then you also have industrial pharmacists or pharmacists. So if you're a pharmacist or you're an industrial pharmacist, you are also good to go. Then other categories is radiographers, radiation therapists, vascular technologists, or physiologists. Then we also have gastrointestinal technologists, and then physiologists. So this intestinal is people that people that take care of when you have like challenges in stomach ulcers and all those things. So these are in-demand fields. Medical professionals are looking for. And they're also looking for podiatrists or chiropodists. Podiatrists or chiropodists. They're also looking for audiologists, perfusionists. Perfusionists, dietitian. Perfusionists are people that produces perfumes. You can see these are professionals, right? These are things that some of the things that we ignore, think that is not something. These are something, right? A lot of things. They're also looking for dietitians, cardiac psychology, people that take care of somebody have cardiac arrest and all those things, and medical scientists, right? Medical scientists. These are categories that fall under health professionals, right? Then let's move to therapists, right? So they're looking for this one is for therapy professionals. So we also have therapy professionals. So inside the therapy professionals, they're looking for physiotherapists, right? They're looking for physiotherapists, occupational therapists, speech and language therapists, auto, people that do autopsy for maybe people that died and they're doing autopsy to see what happened to them. Of course, you guys know more for people that are in medical lines, okay? Then for nursing and midwifery professionals, if you are a nurse, right? If you're a nurse or you're a midwifery, this is an in-demand job in Ireland as I'm talking to you now, right? It's an in-demand job in Ireland. They're looking for registered nurses. One is you need to be registered, right? You don't just come and say, I finished my nursing school and this and that I have my BSc. You need to be a registered because they're usually a license that nurses usually have. Maybe they renew it, maybe a year, 2 years, it depends. But you need to be registered. You need to be a registered nurse, right? You need to be a registered nurse for you to be able to qualify. Then midwife as well, you need to be registered. So go and register and get certification, get license. Somebody will come and say, I have 10 years experience, I have 20 years experience in delivery, I have delivered more than 1,000 children, I'm able to take care of patients. Fine. If you have a certificate or you are registered, this is going to open opportunity for you. Do you know the advantage is these people are going to employ you, invite you over to Ireland. They will do the work permit and everything for you. What they need is your what? Your experience. Then let's move to teaching and the professional, right? Teaching and educational professionals. Teaching and educational professionals. Who are they looking for? They're looking for academics who hold qualification equivalent to level 10 of National Framework of Qualification in a given discipline, awarded on less than 2 years calendar years, right? Prior to the date of application for employment permit with minimum of 1 year academic relevant teaching. So if you have 1 year academic relevant teaching, you are good to go. So this level 10 means that you have finished your primary, your secondary school, finish your high institution. It can be BSc, it can be HND, it can be uh, NCA, and anything that has to do with teaching, as long as you have experience. They're looking, what are they looking for? Minimum of 1 academic year of relevant teaching experience and employment concern. That means if you have 2 years experience, 3 years experience, you're good to go. There are some people that have 6, 7 years experience in teaching, but they don't have, they don't have necessary academic qualification. So that's why certification is very, very important. It's key. Do your certification. Then is what? Is in a third level institution governed by the Irish Universities Act in 1997 with number the Institute of Technology. So this just like the thing that this is their own constitution, right? And also involve delivering program largely or wholly concerned with information and communication technology, which leads to a major award at QQ level and the rest that comes with it. Then that's for teachers, right? This is for teachers. This is for teachers. Then we also have business, research, and administrative professional. So don't come and say, "Oh, I don't have tech experience, so I have administrative experience for years, 10 years, 15 years, kini kini, and all those things." See, as long as you have idea of what they are doing, you are also an in demand. What are they looking for? They're looking for chartered and certified accountant. If you're a chartered accountant, you are good to go. They are looking for taxation expert specializing in tax, compliance, regulation, solvency, or financial management or related and relevant specialist skills, qualification, or experience. That means if you have experience that fall under any of these categories, you are an in-demand person in Ireland. Then qualified accountants with at least 3 years experience, 3 years auditing experience. If you're an accountant with 3 years experience, you are full members of the American Institute of Chartered Certified Public Accountants. So if you have any of these certifications, you see, if you have this certification, you are good to go. Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountant, PICPA, and Institute of Chartered Accountant of Pakistan. If you have any of these certifications, you are good to go. Nigeria have their own, right? Nigeria have their own, of course, something ACA or CAA. Yeah, but at least you guys know more than me about that. Chartered Accountant of Nigeria. So CAA, yeah, that's our own, right? So if you have that, make sure that it meets international standard. You are good to go, right? And whom have relevant work experience in the areas of the US, gap reporting, and global audit and advisory services and employment concerned in the MNC Global Audit Service. Tax consultants, especially in non-EEA tax consultancy and compliance with professional tax. Non-EE means you are not an European person, right? As long as you are a tax consultant in non-EE. So that means as long as you have that experience, as long as you have the experience as a started accountant, you have your certification and license, you are good to go with a professional tax qualification or legal qualification with tax specialism, and has a minimum of 3 years experience of tax consultancy requirement and regulation in the relevant non-EEA market. Non-EEA market. So whether you are from the um, European side or not, as long as you have the experience, you are good to go. You are good to go, right? You are good to go. Non-EEA. So this is the European. This that some of them are asking us this is European. So this is European Economic Area, right? So this is country that's consisted of 27 European Union countries. So that is if you are outside Europe, as long as you have your license application, you are also good to go in this field, right? Then let's come to the management. Who are they looking for in management? If you have if you're a management consultant or you're a business analyst specializing in big data analytics with skills in IT, data mining, modeling, and advanced maths or related relevant specialist skills, qualification, or experience. So this where it comes in when you have maybe you have um, you have experience in data analyst, you have your MBA, right? You have your MBA specialist in business. You are good to go, right? You are good to go. Then you also have business and financial project management. Business and financial project management. We have different types of project management. We have construction project managers. We have project management that focus on IT, tech development, and all that. Right. This one is financial project management professionals, specializing in finance, investment analytics, risk analytics, credit, fraud analytics, or related and relevant specialist skills, qualification, or experience. So if you have experience that falls under this category, you fall under the category that Ireland is looking for, right? Then we also have actuaries, economists, and statisticians. So if you have experience in actuaries, economics, and then statisticians, specialized in big data analytics with skills in IT, data mining, modeling, and advanced maths, you are good to go. Then let's also move in construction. This one has to do with architects, town planners, and surveyors. If you have experience as an architect or experience as a town planning officer, or you have experience in quantity surveyors, right? Quantity surveyors or architectural technologists, you are good to go, right? Then we also have construction project manager. Like I mentioned before, we have different types of project manager. We have construction project managers. We also have commercial manager. So if you have experience in any of these categories, you are good to go. Then let's also move to welfare professionals. Who are they looking for? They're looking for social workers, caregivers, care workers, aged care workers, right? They're taking care of people that are sick, aged care workers. So welfare professionals. So you fall under welfare professionals. As long as you have experience here, minimum of 1 year experience, you are good to go. You have your certification. Then we have quality and regulatory professionals. Who are they looking for? They're looking for quality control and planning engineers. They're looking for quality assurance and regulatory professionals, environmental health professionals. You can see, so the categories that these guys are looking for is not only in tech, it's something that both in social, right? Both in tech and non-tech management fields as well. Then we have media professionals. Who are they looking for? Then we have environmental health professionals. Then we have media professionals. If you have experience as an act director, right, you have experience in 2D or 3D animation. If you have experience as a 2D or 3D animation with at least 1 year experience in the role. Now, one good thing about these things, right? If we have a lot of devices today that you can even use your phone to do 2D animation. 3D animation, maybe you just want to go like use big applications to do 3D to do 2D animation, 3D animation. But you have that experience as a 2D or 3D animation experienced person, you are good to go. At least 1 year. What these guys are looking for, just minimum of 1 year experience as what? Art director in 2D or 3D animation with at least 1 year experience in the role. With at least 1 year experience in the role, right? Then we have drought persons and related architectural technicians. Who are they looking for? BMI con- coordinator or technician. They are looking for BMI coordinator or technician. Then we also have health associate professionals. Health associate professionals. Who are the health associate professionals? We have P, PHECC, registered paramedics, right? Paramedics. Then we also have PHECC, who are the registered advanced paramedics, right? Paramedics are people that, when maybe in a company somebody just fall down, or you need the resuscitation to bring you back to life, just like we have the football pitch. When a player has an injury, they rush and take care of him, give him like emergency emergency service, first aid boss and all those things. Yes, paramedic. So if you have experience in this place, you have certification minimum of 1 year, you are good to go. Then you also have process prosthetists, and then we have orthotists. We have also respiratory physiologists, right? Then we have for the artistic, literary, and media occupations, people that have experience what animation background and design, and just like what the one I mentioned in this particular episode, it's almost the same thing. Animation background and design art, animation background and design art. Maybe you can edit video editors, right? Video editors, AI, advanced AI video editors. You're also good to go. Then you have design occupations, right? Location designers in 2D or 3D with at least 1 year experience. Character designers, this has to do with designers, right? Character designers, 2D or 3D animation. We have also prop designers, right? In 2D or 3D animation with at least 1 year experience. Then we also have animation layout artists. Then you can see that they break everything down. Most of you might have experience in a particular niche. Just hold it very very well. So it's not something that you cannot find your place. If you don't find your place in any of these places, you must find your place here as long as you have experience in 2D or 3D animation. Then they're also looking for who? Sports and fitness occupations. Who are they looking for? High performing coaches and directors employed by national sports organization, or high profile sports organization engaging in international competition. If you're a coach, you coach people in football, you coach people in athletics, you coach people in wrestling, boxing, anything that has to do with exercise, right? Fitness coaches, gymnasium, and all those things, you are good to go, right? And then another one here is business, finance, and related associate professionals. What are they looking for? They're looking for estimator. Then for sales and marketing, which is the last category, we have sales, marketing, and related associate professionals. Who are they looking for? They're looking for business sales executive specializing in international sales roles, or IT B2B. If you are selling product, right? Let me give you an instance. Some people will be asking B2B, B2B. B2B is when you sell a business to a business, to a company, right? You are selling a business to another company, the same business. Let's say you're working with a company that is building softwares, or softwares for HR recruiting companies, or they are recruiting for companies, but what they do basically is, instead of those companies to start using their hand to source out client candidate that work for them, you sell that service to them. Like, we're going to take this, you know, burden of you using your hand to source out business, source out a client that will work for you. We're going to take out that responsibility as a company, as a business, to be recruiting for you, doing your interviews, and making sure that you don't lose or have any gap in your workforce, right? Or you are selling software products, software like the HR, like I mentioned, maybe something like website. There are companies that are looking for people to build website for them. You're selling a business to them, or anything that has to do with robotics, or maybe electrical devices for healthcare professionals and all that. That's B2B for you, right? And fluency in the official language, right? Apart from English, official language of a state which is not a member state of EE, right? So that means if you have any other language apart from having English, you are good to go, right? If you can speak Spanish, if you can speak French, if you can speak any European country language, you are also good to go. Then the final one is what international marketing expert, right? With the required domain knowledge, specializing in product strategy, right? You can see product development. There are some people, they don't have experience, just like me. I have experience in product development. I might not be able to maybe code or have that lots of time of designing, but at least I have the strategy. I can close eye and tell you, okay, you can build 5 different products that will help companies or businesses move, because I have that experience. So there's something that fall under that category. So if you have experience in product strategy development, you are not developing, you are not coding, but at least you have a strategy. You can tell them, okay, if you launch this product in so time, this is our return on investment, this is our target audience, our target market, and all those things. You are good to go. They are looking for you. Maybe you're a UI UX product designer, you are good to go. Have experience in any of these categories, you are good to go. See, so from the this list of the jobs that I mentioned, you can see that literally these guys are looking for people that are in different background, people that are in IT, social workers, different categories of jobs. Then you ask yourself, where do I fall in? So, and then how do I position myself? The truth of the matter is, you are not only the only person that is also looking for such opportunities, but you now ask yourself, how do I do different to position myself? Now I'm going to mention some key things you have to do for you to be able to achieve this. First, you need to have experience in any of this field. You can see from what they are listed here, they are looking for someone that have at least minimum of 1 year experience. That means if you have more than 1 year experience, you are good to go. Master a particular skill and know it very well. You need to have a very strong CV, European CV, for different, because every country has their own CV formats. You need to have a very strong CV format, then build a very strong LinkedIn profile, because they also look at your profile and see if it matches it together. Now, let me tell you another thing that helps all these people to employ you faster. If you have a portfolio is very important. You now ask me, why do I need portfolio? What do I need portfolio for? What do I even do? How do I add some things to my portfolio? I'm going to give you an example. If you are a project manager and then you work on different kinds of product, let's say digital product, and you'll be able to oversee that product from the inception, from the ideation stage to the final phase of running that product, do a screenshot recording documentation of those projects, and that's what you're going to use to create your profile and portfolios. So when you attach that link on your CV, when you go to CV, they'll go through your profile and see what you've done, see your projects you've done in the past, right? It can be in any field, or you're a medical practitioner, and you make sure that have these pictures where you are doing 1 or 2, or you're a caregiver, have pictures, videos, showing that, oh, you're taking care of this person. But you need to also take permission from these guys. You're taking picture from them. But if they don't allow you to take picture from you, can even take picture when you are moving, right, or when you are going to the place. It also helps a lot. So these are different things you need to also position yourself to be able to get these jobs, right? Another thing is, you need to be open. What do I mean by open is, you need to be up and do in terms of applying for jobs consistently. Apply for companies, apply for companies that are looking for sponsorship. Always check whether your skills fall under those categories. So if you have been struggling, you don't know where to apply, how to apply, and all those things, I've already launched a program. That program is basically to remove a stress of searching for a job off your shoulder. Our job is going to help you. We have 1 month program, we have 2 months program, we have 3 months program, or 4 months program, as the case may be. These are divided into 2 categories: people that are looking for fully remote job, that they don't need the sponsorship to move abroad, right? Or people that are looking for fully sponsored jobs, have a program for you. In this program, I'm going to help you optimize your CV to an international level, arrange everything, help you by applying to this company that are looking for jobs, build a very strong profile on for you online, build your portfolio, optimize your LinkedIn, anything that puts you to get these jobs, right? And then also guide you on different kinds of visas that are needed, right? On stages, right? And also how to write cold email to reach out to this company that are hiring with sponsorship. There are some companies that they might not really give you that full-time sponsorship, but they will give you offer, right? What you need sometimes is if they give you job offer, with that job offer you'll be able to apply for your visas. Of course, you move it from there. And the advantage is you can even move with your family at once, right? Or you can move maybe after like few months, like 6 months, and then you invite your family to come over. Of course, they're going to give you the opportunity to come in with your family, or you can move straight with your family. That's the advantage of this. They are looking for, that's what they call it, skilled demand jobs in Ireland. I have other videos of other countries that are coming, but just stay and then continue watching as you unfold these things coming your way. My name is still Augustine Igwe. I am here to do the needful for you. Have a very wonderful day and thank you for watching.